Hello, everybody. Welcome to YouTube. We are trying a brand new video series today called There Will Be Scary Ghost Stories. So everybody knows all about the stories, or that Christmas song it's called The Most Wonderful Day of the Year. And with that, there's lyrics in the song that says there'll be scary ghost stories. And I've always wondered about that ever since I was younger. I said, why would you tell scary ghost stories at Christmas time? No, it's not Halloween. Well, come to find out, traditions long, long ago, that's actually what they used to do, was tell scary ghost stories at Christmas time. So I thought maybe we should bring back that tradition of telling scary ghost stories. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Nick Sarlo. I am the lead and founder of Shadow Hunters Paranormal Investigation and Events, and we have been hunting ghosts for about 15 years now. Welcome to our YouTube channel. We have been uploading videos for a while now, and we're going to be up. We have new uploads that come up every single week. So don't miss it. Please, if you guys can, subscribe to our YouTube channel. Like I said, we upload different videos every single week, so you can stay up to date with our content, whether it be paranormal investigations or reviews on different things, or we do a vlog series where you just kind of see how we like to have fun. You know, we are paranormal investigators, but we do have a life outside of hunting ghosts. And we just like to show that we're just basic average people, and we like to have a good time. So I'm going to be reading some scary stories out of a book called The Spirits of Christmas, The Dark Side of the Holidays, by Sylvia Schultz. Sylvia Schultz is a really good friend of us. She's also a paranormal investigator, and she's got a lot of fantastic books out there. So what I'll do is in the comments, I will go ahead and put a link to where you can purchase the book. And when you purchase the book, there's tons of other different scary stories in there. So let's get started. This week, it's going to be 3 parts. So this is the first week of it. This week, it is called Creepy Characters of Christmas. You lie there snug in your bed with sugar plums dancing a conga line in your imagination. Keep in mind that Santa Claus isn't the only mythical figure that might be sliding down your chimney and creeping around under your Christmas tree in search of milk and cookies. There are plenty of reasons to be afraid of the dark in the deepest part of the winter. Let's meet the monsters of Christmas. And first, we're going to talk about Krampus. I'm sure a lot of people know who Krampus is. If you don't know who Krampus is, well, get ready to take a listen. Krampus, the demon of Christmas. Krampus is perhaps the most familiar of the Christmas monsters. That he makes the Grinch look as cuddly as Rudolph. In recent years, he has become the grand old man of the alternate Christmas celebrations. Krampus is a demonic-looking figure from the Germanic folklore. He's got black skin covered with short black fur, a long lollying red tongue, and 1 cloven hoof and 1 human foot. He's half demon and half goat, and he reveals in punishing children who have landed themselves on Santa's naughty list. Krampus sometimes travels with St. Nicholas to dole out punishments, and sometimes he just shows up to take matters into his own hands. Krampus is invariably terrifying as befits a demon. He wields nice whippy birch branches with which to beat naughty children. Sometimes he uses rusty chains for the beatings. He also carries a sack for abducting the worst offenders. These reprobates are either carried off to hell or Krampus snarfs them down for dinner. That would be kind of an odd Christmas dinner. To get on Krampus's good side, some people leave out offerings at Christmas time. Santa likes milk and cookies. Krampus prefers schnapps. In some homes, Krampus leaves a bundle of twigs painted gold, which is hung up in the house as a reminder for the children to behave. So you know how you have Elf on the Shelf? Well, that could be another way to introduce Krampus to them. Krampus is feted on Krampus night, which is on December 5th, which was yesterday, which is the eve of St. Nicholas Day. Krampusnacht, probably totally misspelled that or pronounced it, is celebrated in parts of Europe and increasingly parts of America too, with parades and parties. So leave a comment in the section below. Would you guys rather celebrate Christmas, or are you guys going to celebrate Krampus? Kind of weird there. So our second story is La Befana. Here we go. All right. La Befana. Santa's tipsy other half. Move over, Mrs. Claus. La Befana is the southern Italy's answer to Santa. The legend of the Christmas witch says that the three wise men stopped at her cottage to ask for directions to Bethlehem. Being in southern Italy, they were woefully, of course. La Befana has the prettiest, cleanest, best kept home in the village. I'm going to turn that off. You can't see. And she was famed for her generous hospitality. She invited the Magi to spend the night at her cottage. Thrilled with the kind invitation, the wise men accepted. The next morning, they invited La Befana to come with them in their search for the Christ child. La Befana begged off, saying she had far too much housework to do. Houses don't clean themselves, you know. A few days later, the wise men left. La Befana reconsidered their offer and decided that yes, she might like to witness the birth of baby Jesus. Unfortunately, she had forgotten to ask where the wise men were headed. Ever since then, she has wandered the planet searching for Bethlehem, leaving toys for good children and coal, onions, and garlic for the naughty ones. See, I've never heard of garlic and onions. I've heard of coal, but I've never heard of garlic and onions. There's another darker origin story for La Befana. In this version, she is a mother who has been driven mad by the death of her only son. In her delirium of grief, she heard the story of the birth of Jesus and became convinced that he was the reincarnation of her own lost son. She left home and searched for him. After months of looking, La Befana found the Holy Family and gave baby Jesus all her late son's possessions. In return, Jesus blessed La Befana and made her the honorary mother of every child in Italy. Now her grief healed, La Befana travels the country giving gifts to the children, giving gifts to children during the Christmas season. Just like Santa Claus, La Befana enjoys a snack while she is on her rounds with a sack full of goodies. But instead of milk and cookies, she prefers a bottle of wine and boiled sausages with a side of broccoli. Kind of, ugh. I mean, I like broccoli, but that's just weird at Christmas time. Although La Befana, like Santa, is a jolly sort, there is one thing you must remember, and that is that she doesn't like to be seen. If you catch her making her visit to your house on Christmas Eve, don't make eye contact with her, or she'll smack you in the face with her witch's broom. That would be kind of odd. You know, you're going downstairs, you're all excited about Christmas time. You see this lady with a broomstick putting presents under your Christmas tree, and then one minute you're looking, next minute you look at her eye, and the next minute you're smacked in the face. That would definitely be weird. All right, and I do have one more story for you guys tonight. This is called Hans Trap. Monsters Eat Whiny Children. Hailing from Lorraine region of France, Hans Trap was another anti-Santa, but instead of just being invented by grown-ups to scare to scare kids into good behavior, legend says that Hans Trapp was a real man. As in the best fairy tales, he was a rich, greedy, evil guy. He ran afoul of the Catholic Church somehow and was excommunicated and exiled to the forest. He would dress in raggedy scarecrow clothes and would snatch unwary children, drag them into his cave deep in the woods, kill them, and eat them. One dark and stormy night, he was in the middle of a cannibalistic child abduction, and he was struck by lightning and killed in the act. Presumably, his evil nature survived him to terrorize children for centuries afterward. That's some weird Christmas stories, the darker side of Christmas. So like I said, guys, I'm reading out of The Spirits of Christmas, The Dark Side of the Holidays by Sylvia Schultz. Sylvia is an amazing writer, and she is really good friends with Shadow Hunters, and I'm so grateful that we are able to read her book to you guys. So join me next week, 5 o'clock Central Standard Time, same time next Sunday, as I will be reading another scary story in her book, and then we have one more week, and then it is Christmas time. And don't forget, Shadow Hunters, we are doing something special this year. On Christmas Eve, we are doing 'Twas the Night Before Christmas. We are all going to recite it, so that should be a lot of fun. So thank you guys so much for watching. My name is Nick Sarlo, and please, if you guys have not, please subscribe to our YouTube channel. Please like our videos. We're trying so hard right now to at least get up to 1,000 subscribers. Right now we are at 923, so we are almost there. So if you guys can help us out, that would be amazing. So thank you guys so much for all your support, and I will see you guys next week.